welcome to another RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 video. Today we are going to continue building the Alpine Coaster, but it's not got any of the name yet. I hope you do enjoy the first video, because as I'm recording this, I literally just finished the first video recording, so these are back to back. So as you're watching this, the first video will already be online, but as I'm recording this, I'm not uploading it yet. I'm going to upload it after I finish recording this video. So, yeah, hope you enjoy these two videos that are going to be online today. And let's continue building. So, we've just finished this hill here. But it went down the hill, it goes around the corner, it comes back up the hill. I know it works, that one, because I've just tested it. It wasn't working before, but it does now because I made it a bit smaller. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the terrain for this bit. So we've got 17 squares, and we're going to fill this up. So I want to be careful here that I don't go over the track, but it should be fine. There we go. I'm gonna build up this next bit. So I may need to sort that bit out later, but that bit will be fine. It has gone through a little bit, but that's a little touch that we can sort out. This is one of the most technical ways you could ever build a roller coaster in the game. This you've got to really be careful, like that bit there, kind of went a bit wrong. You've got to be really careful. Right, that should. I'm gonna have to leave that for now because I need to smooth that out. I'm a bit worried how that bit will look actually, but hopefully it's not too bad. It should, because if we smooth out the terrain, there we go. It's sort of magically. It's like it knows what we want really. This tool, because it seems to do it how I want it to look. So it is quite useful actually. And then I've just got to smooth out this bit a bit. And there's a bit I was talking about in the last video, a little bit about a bit underneath the start. It was near the beginning of the lift hill. Yeah, it was around here. I've just found it myself that needs smoothing, but that's now done. So let's test the ride, see how it looks, because I've not watched it on like POV with this since I've prepped the hill and smoothed out the terrain. This looks amazing. When we have flowers to the hill and everything, it's gonna look great. Still not decided the name, but I'll have to decide soon. It's gonna be a great ride. This one of the best rides in the park, I bet. The effects you can create with doing a hill like this is just amazing. I think for a 2004 game, this is really good. Right, so I'm gonna possibly move that bit at the top up a tiny bit, if that's possible. I'm literally going to click on it and then let go because I could ruin it otherwise. Right. Now that should be okay, hopefully. I need to, is there anything to smooth out? No, I think we're good. So let's continue building. So we've just gone up to the right. I think what I'm going to do is we're gonna make a drop down to the right. Then we're gonna And then it's going to be quite close to the ground after that. So let's see how we're looking with the path. I think, yeah, and I want it to kind of go round to the left, and there's going to be like, we're going to tunnel through this hill at one point before we go back to the station. And there's going to be a bit of woodlands that I'm going to make it go through. So we're like darting around trees and stuff. So, yeah, it's going to look good. Now, will that bit of track enter the hill? That's the next question. Oh, maybe not. It's a bit more above the hill than I thought it would be. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go down to the left. And this is actually going to be quite a big drop, this bit. Because we're going to curl it round here. If that's possible. But it is, wow! That's good. And then we're going to sort of be close to the ground, but we're going to curve around a bit. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, I've just sort of ruined the mountain a bit. Never mind. So if I go to I should have left it at that. I don't know why I continued to go down. Right, I'm gonna have to smooth that out. That's a big mistake I didn't want to do, but hopefully it will still look alright, and it does as well. That was lucky that. Anyway, we're gonna continue, we're gonna sort of build forwards, and then we're sort of gonna go back up to the left. So if we sort of go to there. No, actually, let's build it to the right. We want to go up to the right, then we are a bit more on track. It's very complex, this roller coaster, because it's that's the general direction we want to be heading with that, actually. And before I adjust the terrain, we're going to test it. I know there's a lot of testing and you've seen the same ride over and over again, but unfortunately that's the way you have to test it. And I know you've probably been missing the introduction to the video. Hopefully tomorrow or today, probably be tomorrow I upload the new introduction that I'm going to make later. It's going to be very similar to the last one, so if you've seen the last one, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, you sort of get the idea where I'm heading with it, and it does get some speed here, wow. Then we're probably going to go down, and then there's probably going to be less mountains or hills, whatever you want to call it after that. So it may not look that high up this ride, but it does actually have a high map. It does actually have, at the top of the lift hill, you are 73 foot high, so that is actually quite high. Whoops, that was my mouse. So we're going to build up a bit more around here, because it sort of twists around the hill, as you can see. And we're going to build up a hill. So I've got to be careful again with this. There we go. I won't risk it any more than that. So it's going to come down here, it's going to go around there, as you can see. And I kind of want to try and make this bit here as close to the ground as possible. That bit is actually very close indeed. That is so close. And we actually, it's a bit, you can see the blocks there, but all of that can be smoothed out, and that should look good. So we come round this corner, we go down that straight bit there, and then we come back round this corner. So I'm going to want to build another hill up there. Like that. Oops, I made a bit of a hill there, but it doesn't matter. And we can now build it into the forest, and then it's going to go through the forest, background, through a tunnel, and then out and back to the station. So yeah, I'm going to smooth out this bit of terrain, starting with here. So we're going to smooth out here. There we go. If I turn the camera, yeah, that bit looks quite good. Twisting down the mountain and smooth out the terrain. Now that bit there is very close to the hill, but luckily it's fine. We're going to smooth out there. And the good thing is with the smoothing, it doesn't do something else when it's finished smoothing. And what I mean by that is, if you finish like a bit of terrain and you're not sure whether it's finished, so you carry on smoothing it, it doesn't start doing other bits. So that's what I mean by that. So most of the rest of the ride's going to be very close to the ground now. There's not going to be as many technical bits, but we are going to be building a bit of woodland with some trees, and it's going to twist around. It's going to come back down these corners, probably over a couple more little hills, through a mountain, and then back to the start. So as you can see, we'll this bit, and this is the new bit that we just added. We'll probably do to yeah, those two bits at the end now, we could probably do to move them up a bit, because if you look there, they're still quite far away from the ground. Like the top of that mountain's not too bad, but these corners definitely need to be moved up. And what I mean by that is to do this. Then there we go, that looks quite good. So it sort of looks like it's like built into the mountain kind of, so it comes round, but those bits can be all smoothed out, and that's going to look good, that. And those last bits, they're alright, because they're already quite thinly. And then we can do that last bit ever so slightly. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to smooth everything out. Why does I keep clicking on the wrong thing? First I'm going to do these bits where the hill is. So if I smooth that. Then we smooth all that round the sides. Wow, that does look good. I must say, that's looking pretty impressive. Then we go over to this bit here. We've just got that tiny bit to smooth down. There we go. I'm sorry if you can't hear me that well while it's going down, but yeah, the noise of the roller coaster kind of blocks out my voice a bit, unfortunately. Now this looks a lot lower than it actually is, because it uses like hills. It looks like it's really close to the ground, like it's not. I think I've mentioned that before. If you see that Alpine Coaster 1, that's just what it's called before I give it a name. And I think that's 27. I think it looks higher than 27, but it's not. It must not be. So then we're going to kind of curve down to the right a bit. Like that. Now I might not be able to due to the fact that it's very close. Well, maybe we can. So if you see here, it's kind of... Let me see. It can curve down to the right and then go through the forest, loop round. And I think I've already said this a million times before anyway, so you probably know what's going to happen next. And then it's all curved round. I think we pretty much got perfectly to the ground there. Yeah, 1 foot above the ground. How high is the station, I wonder? Four foot. But we can soon sort that out. It's because it's like... Let me get it to 4 foot. That's strange. It doesn't seem to want to be 4 foot. Let's see what happens if I delete the corner, because I kind of want this to be on the height with the station, but it looks like you might not be able to do that. I'm not sure. Let's see, go down there, down there. Right, maybe we can do that. And it just goes to 1 foot for some reason. But Oh, I know. If you go to 7, then you go down. There we go. It's on a tight with the station now. And we will be able to, by the looks of it, it's not a big problem. Because if I was to do this and then do that, yeah, I like it being close to the ground like that. Because if you were to do that, and then you were to do this, oh, one, two, yeah, there. Sorry about that, guys. It was just I was checking because sometimes on very rare occasions, you end up finishing a coaster and for some reason you can't connect it back up to the station because the height's gone a bit wrong or something. If you ever played this game, you'll know what I mean. And yeah, I was just checking that we didn't have that problem because it had ruined the entire thing if we did have to do that. We'd have to start an entire new part or edit the ride that we've already got, which would be very hard with a type of ride like this. Anyway, that curves pretty much perfectly. The gradient of the hill matches the gradient of that curve. So we pretty much hit the hill exactly right. Then we're going to go into like this little forest that I'm going to build, and I'm going to show you some of the scenery now. So if we go into foliage, we can add trees and stuff, which is good. So we want generic, so let's get rid of all these to make sure we're just using generic trees. Let's use let's just use large oak trees for this area. And it might actually be easier if I build the coaster first. And the station's obviously too close to the ground, but what we can do is I want to kind of do so I'm going to go into there. I'm going to sort of, I don't know what it's doing. Right. I'm going to sort of curve round to the left slightly. And look how amazing that is. That is literally touching the floor. Yeah, it's just a great type of coaster to do this. And then it sort of goes into the forest. It's going to go round. And then we're going to go over a little hill. And can you actually... It was just making me wonder, I didn't realise you could go down that. Oh, it puts a chain link on it though, if you go down. Because you can't make steep drops on this, really. Out of all the coasters in this game, this is the one you can't make any steep drops with hardly. So, what is it doing? So I bet you're probably wondering why have you not done steep drops. It's because with this type of coaster you can't, and in a way that's kind of good because you don't want steep drops in this at all. And what is this lag all about? I've suddenly started having loads of lag. and I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, let's build this back down to the ground. And I kind of got this idea from Big Thunder Mountain and Expedition Everest, of sort of this close to the ground sort of mountain thing. That's where I got it from, if you're wondering. I'm sure a lot of you probably thought I got it from there, because they're probably the best rides, the best that I know of that sort of demonstrate that. And then it's sort of gonna curve to the left and right, left, right. And this bit's going to be meant to be sort of swerving round trees, kind of. And guess what, we can't. So we're going to change that corner to going left, kind of. So it's going to twist left. And then it's going to do that. Then twist left, right. Like that, so it's going to be swerving round trees on that bit. And I really do want to add some of the scenery in, even though we're not quite done. And let's see how far we are into the video. Right. We're actually a lot further into the video than I thought, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to end it here after we finish this test, and I'm going to sort of finish this off for the next video and sort of show you what I've done. And yeah, because we really have spent a lot of time on this actually. Because when you go around this corner, up the hill, round that corner, and then go twist round. And then we're sort of going to just go back to the station. So thanks for watching. I'll add the scenery and finish this off now. And hope you love to start this new series. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!